guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a highly requested video, and I've had so many comments and DMs of you guys asking me to do a handbag collection, and I am finally going to be filming it. So I kind of decided that I have to split it up into a few different videos just because I have so many handbags that it would be a super long video if I kind of just fit it all into one. So for this video is going to be all my everyday vintage handbags. I am going to go through them in color order, so I'm going to start out with like printed bags, then I'm going to go into brown and then blue and then black. The very first printed bag in my collection is this one, and this is actually the newest addition to my collection, and I got this from Retro Bear Bees on Etsy, so I'm going to be linking her shop down below because she always has really amazing pieces. But this one has blue, red, and white, and it kind of reminds me of the Union Jack, and obviously this is not the Union Jack and this is not a flag, but in the 1960s wearing the Union Jack was really popular just because obviously London was such a big powerhouse in the fashion industry. I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm walking around London in like the 1960s. I don't know, I just kind of have that vision in my head every time I use it. This one is dead stock from the 1960s, and it has this really nice clasp closure like this, and you'll see throughout the entire video that this is my favorite silhouette for bags. I don't know why. I have this thing with zippers, and I really don't like zippers, so for me this is like the perfect kind of closure. I think it's gonna make my outfits look really cool, and like from far away maybe I'll seem cool for once in my life, but yeah, I think this bag is absolutely stunning. The next bag that I have, I got at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, I think 2 years ago it might have been, but I just think it's absolutely beautiful. It's made out of like this really nice like straw material, and it has a really nice little top handle here. I love holding my bags. I don't really like anything that's like a crossbody or like a shoulder bag. I really like holding my bags. It also has all these like little beads here in the front with some little like straw string type things, so it makes it look like it's like little flowers or something. This one has more of like a coin purse kind of closure, so you just kind of snap it and then it opens up like this. It's really nice and roomy actually. I feel like I can fit a lot of things in here, but this is definitely more of a bag that I would wear in like the summertime, just because of the colors and like what it's made out of. So I don't think I'm going to be getting too much wear out of it right now, but in the summertime I do get a lot of wear out of it. One more summery bag, and it looks like this. I got this at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show early this year, right before the lockdown happened, and I have been wanting a bag like this for so long when it has all these like flowers, and I think it's needlepoint. I could be wrong though, but I feel like that's the right term for it. But it looks like this, and I'm just like obsessed. It's so cute. I honestly haven't even had a chance to wear this yet, and it makes me so sad because of the lockdown and everything. I feel like with the right accessories I might be able to get away with it in the winter. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like maybe if it was like the black version I would be able to get away with it. I should get a black version with all these flowers on it. That's on my list. But what do you guys think? Do you think you can get away with wearing something like this in the fall and winter? Let me know in the comments below. My last light colored bag, it looks like this. I got this when I was in Florida last summer, and it is just really pretty. It has like a really nice cream color, so it pretty much matches everything. I like bags like this because you can wear them in the summer as well as in the winter. And again, it has that clasp closure. This one has a really beautiful like peachy satin inside, which I love. I love the color. Also comes with a little coin purse attached to it, which still has money from the last time that I used it, but you know, that'll be a nice surprise for me later on. Okay, moving on to my brown bags. I have this little one. I got this summer, and it is my first string like cord bag, I think is what it's called. My first cord bag. It looks like this. It's really beautiful, chocolate brown, and is in immaculate condition. It has a little twist clasp, and then it opens up like that, and it is in like pristine condition. I'm really picky when I buy bags. Like I don't buy them if they have any flaws really. Like I feel like they have to be like pristine for me to actually like buy them. I got this bag at Aberfoyle, which is a really big antique market on Sundays, and it is just stunning. I love how it looks. It's so elegant, and yeah, it's a little bit different from all the other bags that I have, so it's a really nice addition to my collection. And the next bag looks like this, and this might seem familiar because I just featured it in my Thanksgiving Day video, and it has a little clasp closure here at the front. Like I said, I hate zippers, and on the inside there are two little dividers. I got this at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show as well back in the spring, and it was in like $5 bin, and I was just like ecstatic. Like I love bags like this. I think they're so cute. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and it has a really nice handle. Like I said, I really like holding my bags. I don't like having them like on my shoulders or anything. If I did need both my hands, I could just put it like on the crook of my arm, and it just fits my arm really nicely. So for me this is perfect, and it's a really nice, like, I don't want to say like dump bag, but like something that I can just kind of like grab and go, and I don't really have to think too much about it just because it was $5, so I'm not too concerned if it does get a few scratches on it. I think it's perfect for like the fall and winter just because of the shape and the colors. It kind of has like that autumnal kind of look to it, which I love. The next handbag I think is actually my favorite vintage handbag that I have like for my everyday bags, and it looks like this, and it is just stunning. I'm pretty sure I bought this for myself for Christmas this past Christmas, I think. It's chocolate brown and it has this like faux crocodile snake print. You can kind of see that in the glare there I can see it in the viewfinder. It's really, really beautiful, and it has obviously the gold closure at the top, looks like that. And then when you open it, it has a little pocket and like a little zipper and another pocket. It fits all of my necessities, my wallet, my lipstick, my compact, like pretty much everything that I need like day to day. And it just looks so elegant, and it makes any outfit look a little bit more vintage just because of the color and the shape. I love talking about handbags, so hopefully this isn't like too boring. I'm trying not to go too in depth for every bag just because I feel like I'm gonna bore you, but let's go on to the next one. Oh, I have one more brown one left. This bag was my everything in the beginning of this year. If you go back onto my Instagram, you will see how many times I actually wore this bag. I bought this for my trip to Spain in January, and I needed a bag to take, so I ended up finding this one at the thrift store, and it is just everything. It looks so cute. It makes every outfit look a little bit more vintage just because of the color and the shape and just like the texture on it. And this fits practically everything. I was walking around Spain with like my diary, my vlogging camera, my wallet, random things I was buying, my scarf. Like, it just fits anything. Not really sure like what year it's from, to be honest, because I got it at the thrift store, but just based on the hardware and the clasps, I feel like it has to be like 1970s maybe, just based on that. I don't think it's like older than that, but just the clasp looks really, really old, just the type of clasp that it is, and same with the hardware. So I don't know, that's my guess. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. The next bag that I have is again something that I got at the thrift store. I think I paid like $5 for it. It was like in the very bottom section, like tucked away. I don't know if someone hid it there or if it just kind of got tossed down at the bottom, but it looks like this, and it is beautiful. It matches pretty much everything. It has a really nice brownie, like burgundy kind of tone to it, so depending on what you're wearing it with, it kind of pulls particular colors. It has that really nice clasp closure that I like, and it has kind of like a metallic inside, but this bag pretty much fits everything. I use this as a on-the-go kind of bag just because it usually fits like my vlogging camera, my wallet, all the random things that I want to carry around, and I don't really have to think too much about what can fit into the bag just because it has so much room. Moving on to my blue bags, I only have two of them, and this one is probably the most unique bag in my collection. I believe it's from the 1960s. I got this from the movie wardrobe sale, and I just think it's so cool. I had to pick it up when I saw it. It's so unique. It has a bit of a longer strap than all of my other bags, but it's still really nice to just hold on your hand, and it has a little clasp closure like this. I feel like I've called every single closure a clasp closure, and this probably has a different name than the other clasp closure. You guys know what I'm talking about. It has a little turn knobby clasp closure. This one is definitely more on the smaller side. I feel like I wouldn't be able to get too many things in here. It's definitely like a I'm going to go get coffee kind of bag where I don't need that much stuff. Really hope I can get more wear out of this one because I haven't really had much of a chance to wear it. I'm going to make it my mission to wear this out in the fall, so make sure you follow me on Instagram so you guys can see it. You guys will see it in action hopefully very, very soon. The next bag that I have is my very last navy bag, and it looks like this. It looks a little black on camera, but I promise it's navy in real life. It looks like this. I got this from the thrift store this spring, I believe. I think it was like $6 or something. Again, it has the really nice clasp closure that I like, or whatever it's actually called. On the inside, it is just like a light beigey color, and it has a little mirror on the inside as well. This one is a little bit on the bigger side, so it's definitely my like on the go, I need to run and do errands all day kind of bag. So yeah, this is pretty much as big as my bags go. As you can probably tell from all of my other bags, I don't really like huge big bags. This is probably more on like the bigger end. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise. I only have 3 more. These are my 3 black bags. So this is one of my little black bags. It's probably one of my most worn bags, and again, I got this at that lovely boutique antique store that I mentioned earlier when I went to Florida. It looks like this. Again, it has that same closure. You guys know I'm like a sucker for this kind of closure. I think it's so elegant and like something that you don't really see nowadays. But anyway, it looks like this. It's really nice classic bag. It's black. I don't really know what else to say about it. It does have a little pocket and zipper section on the inside. And yeah, not really much to say about it, to be honest. It's a really nice size and just looks really structured. I feel like I was like redoing like my entire style and just changed all my bags around in the past year because I'm realizing making this video that all of my bags are from the past year. Anyway, so it looks like this. I got this at the thrift store. I believe it was like $6 or $7-ish. It has a really nice closure. Looks like that. It opens up. And this one is from Burke's actually. And when I put this onto Etsy the day that I bought it, because I didn't know that Burke's made handbags. So I put it onto Etsy and there was some, like this exact bag for like $900 and I paid like $7, and I'm literally like, who is spending $900 on these bags? But on the inside, it's really, really nice quality. You can tell that it's leather. It says genuine leather, and when you open it, it smells like leather. I think it looks so elegant, very like Grace Kelly kind of vibe to it. And yeah, I really, really love it, and I feel like it matches like everything. Okay, and last but not least is actually the very first vintage bag that I bought. This actually might have been the very first thing that I ever thrifted, and it looks like this. It is just stunning. It's black and it has a really nice square shape to it. This one opens up with like a little button like this, so I genuinely don't think it's actually that old. It could be from like the 90s or something, but it has a really nice vintage kind of look to it, so I decided to kind of keep it into this video. I remember when I bought this, it was right around Valentine's Day, and I wore this like big pink coat with a white scarf, and I had my little vintage looking handbag, and I felt so vintage and romantic in my outfit, like I'm going on like a 1940s date or something. But I just remember wearing and like walking around and just feeling so cute wearing that outfit. But I actually love this handbag. It's actually the handbag that I'm wearing today, and I think it matches my really frilly little blouse really nicely, even though it's untucking. I just think it matches like really well with like really frilly blouses like this. I think it looks really cute. And yeah, that is my everyday vintage handbag collection. I hope you guys like this video. I know a lot of you guys were requesting it, so hopefully it was as interesting as you guys thought it was going to be. Let me know in the comments below if you guys do want to see the other versions of it, like my vintage evening bags and then my vintage inspired handbags that are not vintage but they look vintage. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, as well as turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any new videos, as well as follow me on Instagram so you guys can see me styling all of these handbags on my Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!